favor. Give it up for Deoxy, Aaron's biggest
I didn't know
fan.
if you had this. Yay! Love you, Aaron.
Deoxy, man. Thank you, Dust, for dropping 5 gifted in the chat, man. Appreciate you. What's up, Deoxy?
I don't know where to begin. Do you just want to fire off random questions and I'll answer? Like, where do I begin with this? Because
okay,
the Illuminati tipped me off about this.
So,
and I was thinking, we'll go with the question. Sorry.
All right, so let's start with the Power Ranger Illuminati.
Okay, I know nothing of them. I don't know who's on. I don't know who's in the this Illuminati. Like honestly, I don't know who's in this Illuminati. Like, I have no idea who it could be.
But you are aware that they exist because they tipped you off on it.
Yeah.
Someone who has knowledge of the Power Ranger Illuminati tipped him off, and was the person that tipped him off. I think we don't need to say that person's name on air.
No.
They knew I had the audio. So that was an interesting conversation with that person. Now, when the audio dropped, when you finally got to hear it, what was your initial impression? Because it was so juicy in there. It was so much juice.
I know. It was so, like, I wasn't expecting the Dinesh guy to talk about Aaron and how, because everything, we'll go allegedly would be embezzling money or something like that, or mismanagement of money, whatever you want to call it. But a lot of what he says is kind of true with Aaron's directing style. It is pretty basic from what you can see with superpower beatdowns and stuff like that. He doesn't seem like he has a sense of direction. But the storytelling where Aaron will just say, oh no, that's like the factory story, that's what threw me off as well, where they wanted to do reshoots on it, but Aaron said it was sold or shut down, and then they called it up, and then apparently it was like not for sale, and Aaron's like, nah.
Yeah. That did throw me for a loop. I'm like, why would you not want them to shoot? Like, maybe he just wanted that area for himself. But that seems very odd to just, hey, no, we're not, we're not shooting there. It's got sold. It's gone. That seemed off to me. It just didn't align.
Absolutely.
What did you think when you heard, I don't know if you caught it, because I was in and out on your stream, when he said, when me and Johnny Young Bosch wrote this?
That was fascinating. I don't know if there's been rumblings about that for the longest time, or this is the first time this is being heard about it, but that's fascinating. That what if Legend of the White Dragon was Johnny's idea, creative differences, Johnny walked away, and then JDF and Aaron took over, and then Aaron, because now that JDF is no longer with us, Aaron has been saying that this was like their idea now that Johnny has distanced himself from the project.
Yes. And that's always going to be a thing per se. Like, we don't have what else do we have to go off of? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no,
absolutely.
And since he's been speaking so much on this is what Jason wanted, all this good stuff, it's just like, what the hell? Now, speaking of what Jason wanted, here's this intro right here. This is mastercrafted by me.
The money stuff? Yeah, I think a lot. But you know the money situation I text you? That was the deal. We got $4 million. He takes $2 million to direct. And I'm like, what the f*** is that? Like, if we got $4 million to do something, you want $2 million to direct? Well, that's the deal.
Dude, no. On the screen.
No, it's not. Well, dude, $2 million to direct a $4 million movie?
Now, this is me reaching out to him. This is me.
Oh, yeah, I missed this in my reaction. I didn't know that was you, but it was someone else probably.
Nope, this is me reaching out to him to see if he would come clean about it, to see if he would be like, oh, yeah, I asked for half. I asked for this. And he just flat out said no. So either Jason's lying or he's lying, or, what do you make of this? I don't think there's any way where he says, yeah, I asked for that shit.
That's fascinating within itself, because the fact that he flat out denied and said, no, this is false right away, saying, I don't know where you heard that from, is interesting, because when we had our little squabble, he said, you can reach out and talk to anything about me, like anything about Legend of the White Dragon or anything about Jason or anything like that, if you've got any questions.
Yeah.
When you reached out, denied. And I was thinking while playing like Oblivion at like 1 a.m, what if I copy and paste the same message? Would I get the same response? What do you answer?
Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm thinking about it. I'm looking at my Instagram inbox and I'm thinking, should I do it? Should I do it?
Well, if this was a bigger story, this would be everywhere. But like, even with this juice, it's only like 3,000 views.
And it's niche to Power Rangers fans. Only Power Ranger fans are gonna care about this. Now, if it actually does come out that Aaron was embezzling money for projects, then that might be something. That might be something that some people might pick up. Maybe, who knows?
I
I don't know.
I think the embezzlement stuff it could be completely unfounded. And it was just like, you have to remember, Dinesh is trying to encourage JDF to stop working with Aaron. So if you like, well, he embezzled, you'd be like, okay, do I really want to work with someone who's got these embezzlement allegations? I think Dinesh was probably, maybe mixing some truth with, a little exaggeration. So, people could say I'm defending Aaron, but I'm like, this is how these things work, guys. When someone doesn't like you and they're trying to get someone not to deal with you, they may mix in some truth with some, exaggerations to sway you away. Maybe the money was mismanaged. Maybe Dinesh doesn't believe that Aaron put all the money in the production and may have pocketed some. It's one of those things where I'm just like, don't read too much deep into embezzlement when it could have just been mismanaged.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But do you think Aaron is going to respond?
I don't know. I'm keeping an eye on his Facebook, and he's been doing the toxic positivity stuff where he's just posting happy images of him and Jason, and I love positive comments from the fans. I'm going to post them all over my Instagram and my Facebook to show how much you guys love me and I can do nothing wrong. I don't know if he'll respond. I'm waiting for my reaction to the stream to export so I can clip it up and upload it. It's taking a while, but I don't know. I'm sure that he's aware of what's going on, and enough people have told him.
I'm 100%.
I think
he is 100%.
I think this time he's actually going to be smart and ignore it compared to his crash out that he had with his run-in with me. I think he might be learning from that situation. But I get the feeling if many people ask questions, he might crash out, depending on how big the video does. Because my video blew up overnight. Like, we've had this discussion. I was not expecting that video to blow up. And then...
Yes, your video had 50,000 views in like a day. Or like
and ever since I changed... Yeah, and ever since I changed the title back and then changed it back again, it has not moved at all. It hasn't barely moved past 1,000. So that video... is an algorithm hell. It's not going to get discovered again, which sucks.
So this video currently is at 3,000 views and it's slowing down. Like, I'm thinking 5K views tops, which is not, in my opinion, not enough to impact the fandom. It's just awareness, it's just doing good on the algorithm. And who's to say people are clicking past it? And unless you in the know, you probably have no idea who was talking. Like, I had no idea who Dinesh was, all that good stuff. So anything else?
Aaron, please respond.
He is not responding, Deoxy. No matter how much you...
I want him.
He's not, man. His response would be 100% pure content.
That's true.
It'd be pure content.
I was waiting for the AI allegations, or there's a lot of negative people out in the world. It's just, I guess he's ignoring it, which is kind of a good thing that he's learned from the last drama. But I think this is something that he can't. It's not a video made on him. It's actual recordings from JDF because he loved playing those Kyle recordings. He loved playing, like rewatching the stream, that smirk on his face. I saw it again. That comes up when Kyle's getting shit talked. Yeah. He made that face. Now audio recordings of JDF shit talking him has surfaced, and I do wonder how he's going to respond.
Yeah, according to the Illuminati, there are more out there.
Oh, lovely. I can't wait to hear them as well.
I don't know if they're going to give them to me. Maybe they'll give them to you next time.
We'll see what happens.
But thank you, Deoxy, for coming up, man. Appreciate you.
You are welcome.
You're
welcome.
Peace.
Peace.
All right. That was Deoxy, guys, man. I can't wait to see Deoxy's reaction.